numbers to letters. And so we use a standard called ASCII. It's called the American Standard Code for Information Interchange. One thing about it is, it's the American way of transferring numbers to letters. Okay? We saw before, we use a char, which is 8 bits. We do use the sign bit. So in ASCII, this is regular ASCII. Okay, so there's 2 types of ASCII. So sign bit is 0. So that means you get a range of 0 to 127. So numbers 0 through 31, these are all in decimal numbers, are called our control characters. We call these control characters are, in essence, non-printable characters, we call them as well. Basically they're commands to the monitor, the printer, to do something. We don't want to print them, we want them to do something. So when you hit enter, enter is a command to create a new line, like an old school typewriter. When they roll the line down, we hit enter. When I have a tab, when you hit tab, it moves the carriage over a couple lines, 4 spaces. So those are considered our control characters. The next 32 through 63 are digits and punctuation. So our digits 1 through 9, 0 through 9, and question marks, less than signs, quotes, are all in the 32 through 3. 64 through 95 is uppercase. And special characters. And then the last group, 96 through 127. Lowercase. And special characters. Okay. Remember these groupings. I'm probably gonna get to it. If you open your back to the book, last page, you'll see the ASCII table. It's on the cover side of the book. So yeah, on the back there. It shows the grouping just like this. So you see the first column is your control characters, next column is your digits and punctuation, and so forth on the back of the book. I don't expect you to memorize, 32 is 0. Basically is just remember the groupings. I'll give you the ASCII table if you understand if it's needed. I just remember the groupings, and then some key things to know of why they kind of grouped it up the way they did. So this is the letter A. So in binary, it's 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1. And the lowercase a is 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1. Do you notice anything?
Yeah, turn that one character.
Yeah. So all we had to do to get the capital A from lowercase a is we just flip the 5th bit. So it's the 5th bit. So the 5th bit, if we just flip that bit, we can get a capital letter A and lowercase a.
Is that the same with B too? Like
Yes.
all the letters? So
All
just
letters is that way.
The bit position one over gets flipped?
Yeah. The 5th bit controls capital letter.
Oh, the
lowercase
5th
letter.
bit. No.
Yeah. In all. So 0 the capital, 1 is the lowercase in the 5th bit. Okay. Because some people didn't think 127 characters was enough, we created the extended ASCII. This is not standardized. Basically, is 0 through 125 is standardized. These are the same for all architectures that you work on. Basically, is if I do, letter A binary, it looks like that in everybody's. The extended ASCII, what we did is we created saying is we're going to use that sign bit. So now we can get 0 through 255, and the first 0 through 127 are the exact same. So basically now we can have a conversion. So basically it's an older system that didn't know extended ASCII could still print out the value. And so all the, say, positive chars are standard in extended ASCII. Say 128 and above, what they do, like I said, it's not standardized, but some use international characters. That way, like, in Spanish, we can get like the N or the apostrophe top, or other symbols. You can get math symbols. If you ever play around with the computer, you can get like a 1/2 to show up. Those kind of things.
Is that like copyright and trademark, or are those in
Those are under, maybe consider them as international characters. Like I said, it's not standardized what they have. And then we have like the line drawing. Yeah, I think the those are under line drawing. And so that's what we use extended ASCII for. And then we decided it's not unfair. Americans controlling computers, and we created Unicode. Right? I'm not going to go too much into Unicode. Unicode is different in every language. It's not standard, quite standardized yet-ish. But they follow the same standards, so we have Unicode. I want to say it's universal code. So we have the same thing. The first 127, 0 to 127 is ASCII. And then depending on what it is, because we have Unicode 8, which is like your extended ASCII. Then Unicode 16. Sorry. And this allows for more. So Unicode allows us to do Chinese characters, all those kind of things. Like I said, I've worked on computers who've had issues with these. They're not quite there yet on it. Just know there's 3 types of characters we use. I'd say ASCII, standard ASCII, extended ASCII, and then we have Unicode. We're just going to stick with regular ASCII, 0 to 127. We're not going to be doing extended ASCII or Unicode. So, I'll show an example of using the characters and talk about strings, and then read. I'm sorry, I didn't tell you the reading assignment. Chapter 3. Don't be too scared when you read the beginning of chapter 3.